Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Happy New Year. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Let's take a look now what you don't see coming for the week of January 4th, 2026. If you like this message, I already ended your reading. See? Keep in mind, it is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, it's okay. Just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box, there's a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. I should probably start the intro over, but I'm not going to. So with all that said, let's begin. We're tapping into the collective energy now for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they not see coming for the week of January 4th, 2026? What does Sagittarius not see coming in the week ahead? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Maybe the week's going to fly by for you real quick. Oh, moving on. Thank you. Next. And legal issues came up. Yeah, maybe this week is going to fly by really quick. Bottom of the deck, we have getting evidence. Okay. Tell me more about this here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they not see coming for the week of January 4th, 2026? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Sun, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Moon. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, and Justice. That leaves a Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Well, you are on the move. Eight of Cups is a card of movement. Tell me about the Eight of Cups here, please, for Sagittarius. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Sagittarius? I don't know if you're moving on from a particular person this week or just feeling blah. Maybe some of you were feeling blah. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Death card. I mean, maybe for one person watching, you're moving on from an actual individual. I feel more like this is you wanting to get out of feeling the Eight of Cups, which is someone who's not emotionally content, not happy, possibly ruminating on things that occurred in the past that left them feeling heartbroken or isolated. I think that's what you're moving on from. I think you're moving on from feeling like you're in the Eight of Cups. I think this week you feel better balanced. If you've never seen this reading before, this is typically your energy, the energy of the person that I'm reading for, and then this is the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. So yeah, with that moving on card, I think you're moving on from feeling Eight of Cups. We have the legal issue. It could be for some of you moving on from legal issue. I'm not getting that. I'm taking this more like you feel very balanced, Two of Pentacles. Then we have the Justice card here. So I think most of you are feeling probably more balanced than you have in quite some time. And you don't want to sit in the Eight of Cups anymore. I feel like you're reinventing yourself this week, emotionally speaking. The Sun card, you're like, I don't want to sit in this anymore. I just want to be happy. Ace of Wands, there's something new here that has sparked your interest. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, something new that you're learning, a new creative endeavor. Could be a new lover for some of you. Tell me about that Ace of Wands here for Sagittarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of deck, Eight of Pentacles. I mean, it's possible for some of you. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If that's the case, then I think you're connecting with this individual here this week. For others of you where this is not an actual person, I think you have something here that you see as possibly creating long-term financial stability for yourself, and you are determined to work on it. So if you are a business owner, I think you're putting 150% into your business here this week. If this is a connection, whether this is someone currently in your life or someone new that you're meeting, I think you're going all in. So whether this is a person, place, or thing, you're pulling yourself out of the Eight of Cups and you're firmly focused on this Ace of Wands, the Moon card. Tell me why the Moon card is here. Tell me why the Moon card is here for Sagittarius. Why is the moon card here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The moon card is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. I just heard, I don't know where this is going. So whether this is a person, place, thing, some creative endeavor, whatever it is you're working on, the feeling here is, I don't know exactly where this is going, but I want to take the inspired action towards it. I want to invest in it. I want to be victorious with it. So yeah, for some of you, this is in regards to love and romance. For others of you, like I said, it's some new creative endeavor that you're learning or working towards, something new that you're learning. It's inspiring. It's lighting you up. Whomever, whatever it is lighting you up. We then have here's the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. The Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and Justice. Tell me more about this entity. They could be a Libra. We also have Cancer here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Basically, all the signs are here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this entity here. What is this entity here? One more shuffle. Thank you. This entity, the Emperor, Aries, the Three of Swords, and the Devil. Oof. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. Okay. I feel like this is I don't know if you're still in connection with this person or not. I don't know if this is your boss, your friend, your family member, or your lover. The feeling I get here is, despite what has transpired with this individual, you are working on something here that lights your soul on fire. So let's say, for example, this is a friend. This week, you're choosing not to focus on that connection. Instead, you're focusing on this. For some of you, maybe this is your ex and you're meeting someone new. I don't feel like this is this entity. I'm not getting that. I'm not sitting in this anymore, this Eight of Cups. I'm doing the just right and fair thing for myself. I'm learning something new, expanding something new, again, connecting with someone new. This feels good. I don't know where this is going, but it feels good, and I'm fully investing in it. This entity here seems to be dealing with a lot of heartbreak, sadness, grief, remorse. I feel like for something that they did here. Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. This person said or did something that disrupted the connection with you at some point in time. Between Libra season and now, I'm being told, between Libra season now, this person did or said something that disrupted the connection with you. Okay, why is this person, though, in your energy this week? Why is this person in Sagittarius's energy? Actually, let's correct that. What is this? How does this person feel about Sagittarius this week? Yeah. How does this person feel about Sagittarius this week? How do they feel about Sagittarius this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. How do they feel? Queen of Swords, the Celestial Weaver, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Bottom of deck, Knight of Wands. Ooh, how do they feel about you? I think they're seeing things clearly, that whatever transpired here has altered the connection or possibly ended the connection. I'm asking how they feel about you. They feel like you have been direct, authentic, straight to the point, and doing your best to move on. Perhaps not from them, but definitely trying to move on from the Three of Swords or Ten of Swords that they contributed to. They see you being a little cold towards them this week and focused on something new, building in that Celestial Weaver, building something new here in your life. They feel like whatever transpired here, like I said, either altered the connection significantly and they're in deep remorse or regret over it, or they're acknowledging that you're moving on from them and there's deep remorse and regret over that as well. I feel like that getting evidence card is this person. I feel like this person is finally receiving the evidence, whether that's an intuitive hit or something they're seeing online, or you're telling them, or they're hearing secondhand, third hand, that you're moving forward with something or someone else. them seeing that you are moving forward with whatever or whomever this Ace of Wands is crushing them, emotionally crushing them just a little bit. That's the getting evidence card there. It's the realization that you're good with or without them. And that's bothering them more than anything. Okay. What is this person doing this week towards Sagittarius? What are they doing this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of that, King of Wands. I would expect some kind of communication from this entity this week. I think it will most likely be a highly charged or highly emotional communication from them. It's like they're addressing the Eight of Cups here, because the Queen holds a cup, and then I have the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords is like they're communicating your Eight of Cups. So there's either some type of communication here, like a text message, a phone call, could be in person for some of you, email. Maybe you have something online and they're posting underneath it. They're sending you an instant messenger message. This is communication about you either disengaging from them, moving on from them, how you have been since you left them behind. Again, I don't know who this person is to you, but there is communication here centered around the Eight of Cups. Okay, let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here for Sagittarius. 3 cards of advice here for Sagittarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, my dear. The Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Eight of Pentacles. Whether or not you want to move forward with this soulmate, soul bond connection when you receive this like communication from them is entirely up to you. Of course, don't ever let tarot, me, or anyone else dictate what you do. But this is just saying that if you are to move forward with this individual or reunite or reconnect with them, don't lose sight of what it is that you're working on here in the Eight of Pentacles. Because I feel like if you take your eye off the ball here and put all your attention back on whomever this is, this could become like a missed opportunity in that Four of Swords. I know it's the Four of Swords, but it reminds me a lot of the original Four of Cups in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. So there is something here like, okay, if you do want to converse or reconnect with this person or move forward with them, whether you do or you don't is up to you. Don't lose sight of what you're working on here. Yeah, don't. Otherwise, I feel like it could be a missed opportunity. Let's say this is an ex coming back around, and this week you are going out on a date with someone new. You can talk to this person, but still go out on a date with this person. You don't owe this person anything after the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords moment. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to extend the conversation, and you can certainly do that, but don't miss the opportunity with this individual. So whomever, whatever this is, I just feel like it's telling you don't allow that to be a missed opportunity, because this person comes back around. Don't lose your focus. I want to get you 3 more cards on that just to make sure that I got that message correct for you. 3 more cards here for Sagittarius on the advice there. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of that, King of Cups. Yeah. If you were to converse with this person, that King of Cups, Queen of Cups here energy, and you want to restabilize the connection with them or reinvest in the connection, don't miss out on this either. Like that Page of Wands is like, still discover what this is. Don't lose. Let's say you launched a business or you have a business and you're expanding and you're doing all these new exciting things here. Don't lose focus on this and now give up on your business, or you know what I mean? Something you're working, or maybe you're taking classes, you know, to learn tarot or I don't know, astrology or something else, how to play a musical instrument. Don't miss those meetings or those classes or, you know, the responsibility that you have here, because this entity comes back around. I feel like you can converse with this entity if that's what you choose to do, while still focusing some attention, some pentacle resources into this new thing that you're working on. That is what I have for you, my dear. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out the description box to find out how you can become a time traveler. Until I read for you again, Sagittarius, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.